I would like to speak in English if that's okay because my Tamil is very weak. So first of all, I would like to congratulate all my sisters in Mahila Congress, especially Sudha, who's the Mahila Congress president, and also our TNCC president, Shri Alagari sir, and of course,
The focus.
so this is actually a state executive meeting of Mahila Congress, and so we are actually meeting after a very long time. So I really want to take this opportunity to congratulate each and every one of our sisters in Mahila Congress, because first of all, because we have gotten a very good result in the election a few months ago, and it's 18 out of 25 seats in Congress. So I really want to congratulate each and every person who has worked so hard, including our TNCC president as well, under his leadership, Alagiri sir, and of course all the MPs, all the MLAs, each and every party worker who has worked so hard to bring back the DMK and Congress alliance into power. And I really want to congratulate the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Mr. Stalin as well, because it's been just about, it's been a little over 100 days, and the contribution and the work that's happened in the state by the present government has just been extraordinary. In fact, be it the COVID relief work, and including giving 4,000 rupees as well, and also of course free bus pass for women, children, and many other things. I don't want to take too much time, but I just want to say congratulations to the chief minister, and of course everybody who's working so hard in this government, in this very in this time of crisis, when in the past year and a half, 2 years, we're going through a very hard time because of COVID. Also economically, it's probably the highest unemployment that we've actually faced in the country in the past about 46 years. And of course, GDP has hit rock bottom. Unfortunately, it's been about 7 years since the present Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, has come to power. But unfortunately, none of us have actually seen the Achhe Din. And just let's talk about what's happened yesterday. LPG in 2014, used to be probably about 350, 400, as far as I remember. And now it is, I think,
9:30.
930 rupees. I think just yesterday it increased by 25 rupees. What's the price of diesel as of today? Yesterday I paid 95 rupees for 1 liter of diesel. And how much was it during, in 2014? I think it was about 57. How much is petrol? I think it's about 107 as far as I know. Earlier it was about 71, 72, just a few years ago. Let's forget 2014. In less than a year, let's talk about how much the diesel and the petrol prices have increased, how much LPG has increased. I think it's increased about more than 55 rupees. You talk about Achhe Din, you talk about pro people, pro women, but I think nobody. I was just traveling in Delhi last week, and a person who is actually from Bihar says, I voted for Modi in 2014 and also in 2019. But next time I'm definitely not voting for BJP and Modi, because it is not just, we thought we would get something good out of this BJP government, but we are becoming even poorer and poorer. Look at what is happening with the monetization of all the assets. They ask us what we've done in the past 70 years, but we're actually seeing that our country is being sold one thing after another to a few crony capitalists. And another thing is, like as Sudha mentioned earlier, Pegasus. What is, we don't have privacy anymore, unfortunately, in our country because of that. And I can go on and on and on, but I think at the end of the day, it's high time. I'm sure in the next couple of years, uh, BJP will be out of power because people are actually quite fed up because they're given the BJP and also the President Mr. Modi twice a chance to give good governance, but unfortunately things are going from it's bad. Look at the farm laws and look at violence against women. It's, and also wherever there is a BJP government, look at in my own state, there was a gang rape in Mysore recently, and unfortunately I think everybody in the country is actually fed up because of the lack of governance. And this is once again I really want to thank and congratulate everybody in Mahila Congress and all our brothers and sisters in this Congress party. We will work together also in the upcoming elections as well, the local body elections, to ensure that we get as many seats as possible in Congress, and also we will ensure as many women will get tickets and win as well. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, Karnataka CM is going to organize a special program for the Karnataka people to educate regarding women's safety because they are educationally less. That's why we have to improve them. But do you think that it's a BJP mindset itself actually because in Tamil Nadu also we have some problem with BJP? How do you see that one?
See, there is. I don't know what you're referring to, but I think I just want to say that safety for women, unfortunately, look at what's happening in Unnao, in Uttar Pradesh, and in many other states where BJP has, in fact, one ex-BJP MLA himself was actually accused of rape and went behind bars. I think at the end of the day, the government needs to ensure that there is safety for women, period. There is nothing at the end of the, why did they take so long to actually file an FIR? And look at the statements that the Home Minister actually gave after the unfortunate rape incident happened, saying all kinds of statements. What was, I don't think you actually need to blame the victim. Unfortunately, you talk about jeans, you talk about cell phone, you talk about all kinds of things. And unfortunately, wherever there are BJP governments, things are actually becoming really terrible for women.